The annals mention that Scale Gorge waterscape was once the location of Dragon Palace. Small wonder. Look at all these submerged structures.
I was fortunate enough to be here during the Shuhu upheaval period. I witnessed this place in its prime. An age passed. The palace was left in ruins, and the Vidyadhara used their sacred homeland to imprison the Arbor. The Luofu and the Xianzhou are greatly indebted to them. Lady Fu.
Here, General.
Remain here. Lead the Cloud Knights in defense of this passage. We must prevent further incidents.
Jingyuan, General, are you planning to face Phantilia alone?
I wouldn't say so. I'll be counting on a few friends for support.
General, don't cast us aside. We're willing to go with you.
Yes, General. We may not be the mightiest force, but it's our duty as Cloud Knights to protect the Xianzhou. How can we let Outworlders face the danger while we stay behind the lines? With your permission, sir, allow me to lead the way.
I understand your sentiments, soldiers. But the adversary ahead of us is not an abomination of abundance. They are a Lord Ravager of the Antimatter Legion. Crossing this line will bring you into the conflict between the Rainbow Arbiter and the Ruin Author. You have a more important duty. Cloud Knights, attention! After I enter the Ambrosial Arbor, and if the seawater returns to its original state, you must withdraw immediately and seal off the delve once more. The Master Diviner will lead you.
Yes, General!
Lady Fu, if I am unable to return, I entrust you with the important task of relaying the full account to the other Xianzhou ships.
I trust you will be here to reissue the order in person. But whatever the outcome, I will do as you command and honor the mission.
Spoken like a true general.
These steps are so far apart. I gotta find a way down.
Use Scale Gorge waterscape to seal the arbor. Treason! Blasphemy! You've lost your senses. You think this will gain the trust of the Xianzhou natives. Those who are not of our kind can never be of our mind.
I understand your misgivings, but my decision is made. That is the course we must take.
Very well. In that case, I will report you to the Preceptors and have you stripped of the name and power of the High Elder.
This must be the first High Elder that accepted the mission to quell the Ambrosial Arbor. According to tradition, from then on, successive High Elders were obliged to return to the Dragon Vista Rain Hall. They would guide the tides of the ancient sea to guard and strengthen the Arbor's seal.
Do you remember now?
Yes. Reverence to the Three Talons, the path to the Great Roots. It's the way to the root depths.
Is that some kind of riddle? Reverence to the Three Talons. What the heck does that mean?
Don't worry about it. Just follow me.
Oh, what a huge palace. Completely abandoned. That must have been difficult for them. Imagine how upset you'd be if you had to abandon me.
For the Vidyadhara, it must have been a necessary sacrifice. This is one of the places mentioned in the riddle. One of the 3 talents. If we can break the seal here, we'll be a step closer to the roots of the arbor.
Those seals you mentioned, do you mean these weird-looking stone lanterns?
That's right. From what I recall, we have to touch these stone lanterns in a particular sequence to unlock the seals in this area.
In that case, then, I'll leave it to you.
I'll do my best.
Hey, check it out! The bases of these stone lanterns are different.
It worked.
General, did you hear about Miss Tingyun?
I received word from Lady Fu. The depth of Fentilia's infiltration, along with her meticulous planning, makes her extremely difficult to guard against. The Cloud Knights will carry out an investigation, but for now, our most pressing matter is to put a stop to Fentilia's scheme.
For the theater of the mediocre. Let's test your knowledge. Fail. Get out.
We have the upper hand. Inputting commands. Whoa! Commencing research.
Seems you need to experience some hardship. I won't go easy on you. You know nothing of the weight behind this power. Witness the stars shatter before you. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice. I'm asking the questions. Never stop thinking. 0 points. Next.
Commencing support. Enough. Target specimen sighted. Preparing for collection. Excuse me, coming through.
Leave the rest to me. Calm your body and mind.
Let's test your knowledge. Just as my calculations predicted.
If your people knew that you had brought me here, there would be great unrest.
They will never know. Keep quiet, Inxing. This will make us even. I will give you 2 hours. Research what you can. Remember, 2 hours.
I'm a short-lived species. Do you think 2 hours isn't enough? It will be done.
That's Dan Feng's voice. But what about the other person? It's so familiar.
For the theater of the mediocre. Never stop thinking. Fail. Get out.
We have the upper hand. This, that, and... Commencing research.
Seems you need to experience some hardship. I won't go easy on you.
Let's test your knowledge. 0 points. Next. SAS Percipi. Knowledge is the measure of all things. It reveals truth and falsehood.
Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Fail. Get out.
We have the upper hand. I'll contain them.
Calm your body and mind. You know nothing of the weight behind the... Witness the stars shatter before you. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Do you have answers? Never stop thinking. 0 points. Next.
Oh! Excuse me, coming through.
Leave the rest to me. I won't go easy on you.
Mediocre. I'm asking the questions. Let's test your knowledge. Fail. Get out.
Inputting commands. Whoa! Perfect. Now's my chance.
You can still walk away. Stand down.
Never stop thinking. 0 points. Next. Just as my calculations predicted.
This seal was already on the verge of breaking before the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection.
What seems to be the problem, friend? It would appear the seals have you at a loss. Could the murals in our vicinity be related to the seals?
Our reincarnation's greatest cost, the wisdom of a past life lost, yet through the teachings of our kind, unto the young again consigned. The mural depicts the Vidyadhara being guided by their elder, wiser kin after their rebirth.
This mural is pretty interesting. It looks like time hasn't had any effect on it.
This mural must be related to the others here. It tells the story of the Vidyadhara self-reincarnation, from hatching rebirth in the ancient sea, to the return to that same sea as the cycle begins again.
Hey, do you think this could be related to the seals?
Perhaps.
Perhaps? Fair enough. It's tough racking your brains all the time. I'm struggling to keep track.
And as the day is almost gone, return alone to water's song. Beneath the waves in silver shell, await new life that time will tell. The worldly limit of the Vidyadhara is reached after 7 centuries. They return to the ancient sea and form a shell, awaiting the next hatching rebirth. Beneath the lunar glow adorned, Vidyadhara eggs begin to form, and from the ancient sea rebirth, to walk again on solid earth. This mural describes the Vidyadhara hatching rebirth in the lunarescent depths, the beginning of self-reincarnation. Our people sing the hymn of clouds, and dance to water's cherished sounds. And high above the dragon flies, to each is destined different skies. This mural portrays the Vidyadhara young. They acquire knowledge and depart for different places on the Xianzhou, thereby dedicating themselves to serving the Alliance.
What seems to be the problem, friend? It would appear the seals have you at a loss. Could the murals in our vicinity be related to this? What seems to be the problem, friend? It would appear the seals have you at a loss. Could the murals in our vicinity be related to the seals? What seems to be the problem, friend? It would appear the seals have you at a loss. Could the murals in our vicinity be related to the seals? What seems to be the problem, friend? It would appear the seals have you at a loss. Could the murals in our vicinity be related to the seals?
Okay, let's head to the third seal.
Who are you?
John Fong said only the High Elder can enter here.
That traitor is already dead. Who are you? What do you want with the High Elder?
What do I want? I want to see her. See how she's faring. I want to see her.
A mysterious intruder. But that voice is so familiar.
For the theater of the mediocre. Never stop thinking. Fail. Get out.
Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for good old counterattack! We have the upper hand. Inputting commands. Whoa! Perfect! Now's my chance.
You can still walk away. I won't go easy on you.
Let's test your knowledge. 0 points. Next.
I'm fine.
Commencing support. I'll contain them. Commencing research.
Calm your body and mind. You know nothing of the weight behind this power. Witness the stars shatter before you. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Never stop thinking. Fail. Get out.
Enemy targets detected. Oh! Excuse me, coming through! travel far away. For a tough case like yours, we're gonna try them all!
Timely treatment.
I'm asking the questions. Let's test your knowledge.
The last of the three talons is here.
There are abominations up ahead. Careful, everyone.
For the theater of the mediocre. Need I teach someone
Enemy
a
data
lesson?
secured. Net markers activated. Time for good old counterattack!
SAS Perkipi. Knowledge is the measure of all things. It reveals truth and falsehood. Never stop thinking. 0 points. Next.
This happened.
Fail. Get out. Zero points. Next.
I won't go easy on you.
Let's test your knowledge. Fail. Get out. You fool!
Commencing support. Enough. Target specimen, excuse me, coming through.
Calm your body and mind.
Never stop thinking. SAS Perkipi. Knowledge is the measure of all things. It reveals truth and falsehood.
Oh!
0 points. Next.
Commencing research.
Fail. Get out.
Leave the rest to me. I won't go easy on you. You know nothing of the weight behind the... Witness the stars shatter before you. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
This happened. Excuse me, coming through.
You can still walk away.
Let's test your knowledge. 0 points. Next.
Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for good old counterattack! We have the upper hand. I'll contain them. To travel far away. For a tough case like yours, we're gonna try them all!
Not bad.
Leave the
5
rest to me.
points.
Calm your body and mind.
Do you have answers? Never stop thinking. Fail. Gout.
Did you notice the flagstone the creature was stepping on? I wonder if it has any connection to the seal.
The reverence to the Three Talons is complete. Now, we must head for the roots of the arbor. The roots of the arbor are still growing.
It's Ventilia. We must hurry.
For the theater of the mediocre. Let's test your knowledge. 0 points. Next.
We have the upper hand. This, that, and... Excuse me, coming through.
Leave the rest to me. Calm your body and mind.
I'm asking the questions. Never stop thinking.
Commencing support. Inputting commands. Whoa!
You know nothing of the weight behind this power. Witness the stars shatter before you. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Let's test your knowledge. Fail. Gout.
Enemy targets detected. This, that, and... Targets...
Stand down.
Just as my calculations predicted. You learn to know yourself before your enemy.
That should do, General.
Enough. Don't be nervous, sir. This is a mere formality for me, and the Ten Lords' Commission. This is of vital importance to the Ambrosial Arbor seals. Safety must be guaranteed.
Quelling the Arbor is the duty of the Videodara.
Keep in mind, this generation cannot afford to repeat the failure of the previous High Elder.
Of course.
The Cloud Knight General and the Ten Lords Commission. They performed regular inspections of Scale Gorge Waterscape.
Something's not right.
Young Master, must we really forsake Scale Gorge Waterscape?
Can you forgive me, Yuan?
I cannot say, Young Master. I feel resentment in my heart. But there are also feelings I cannot put into words. The senior Videodara say that the Xianzhou offered us this place, that we hail from another world. Is it time to repay them?
It is time to repay them.
Stay.
For the theater of the meat.
Is that a dragon?
We've reached the end. These are the roots of the Ambrosial Arbor, where the vestiges of abundance lie. Reverence to the three talents, the path to the great roots. This is it. Under the power of the High Elder, the Arbor's roots have formed into the image of a dragon. Now, I will break the final seal.
I hope everyone is prepared.
What is this?
Miss March, I would advise you to refrain from interfering with the Videodara.
Huh? The Videodara? You mean these pearls will turn into people?
When the life of a Videodara is over, they return to the ancient sea and form a shell, before emerging anew. This is the hatching rebirth cycle.
Whoa.
the General of the Lawfu chosen to grace me with his presence?
That witch! She was here waiting for us the whole time! Show yourself, Fantilia!
And the benefactors, too. Oh, patience, patience. Let me make myself presentable. Now I see why the disciples of Sanctus Medicus hold themselves in such high regard. The Arbor's traces really do possess the power of metamorphosis and resurrection.
All of you, ready yourselves. Don Hong, guard my back. I'm counting on you.
Understood.
Fantilia! What is she doing?
Benefactors, behold this beautiful body. The miracles of abundance live up to the name. Let's see if I can put it to good use. The very power that brought the Xianzhou long life, I will use to bring it destruction.
Fantilia has usurped the power of the Arbor. All of you, focus on destroying the Phantom Flowers. I'll go for the body.
SAS Percipi. Knowledge is the measure of all things. It reveals truth and falsehood. Never stop thinking. Fail. Get out.
Vanquish the abomination!
0 point. Next.
Target specimens not sighted. Preparing for collision.
Leave the rest to me. Calm your body and mind.
So much bark with so little bite. Your attacks are futile. This body was born of the Arbor. You are but ants.
That's some strong wind!
March, careful!
Fail. Get out. Let's test your knowledge. 0 points. Next.
Time for something savory.
You can still walk away. I won't go easy on you. You know nothing of the weight behind this. Witness the stars shatter before you. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Do you have answers? Never stop thinking. Fail. Get out.
A foregone conclusion.
SAS Percipi. Knowledge is the measure of all things. It reveals truth and falsehood.
To victory!
0 points. Next.
Commencing research.
Fail. Get out.
Calm your body and mind.
Let's test your knowledge. 0 points. Next.
To travel far away. For a tough case like yours, we're gonna try them all!
Timely treatment.
Time for the Radiant Spirit. Heed my word. Show no mercy!
I won't go easy on you.
Crushing an ant with the weight of a star. How indulgent. The universe will end in destruction, and with it, the abundance and the hunt will disappear.
I'm fine.
I'm asking the questions. Never stop thinking.
Vantilia, your scheme ends here.
Time for something savory.
1,000 thanks.
General of the Cienjo, can your feeble strength survive this calamity?
Donhong, you take it from here.
Did you think it was over, Fantilia?
A scion of permanence? Have you finally remembered your duty of watching over the Arbor?
Leave the rest to me. Stand down.
Do you have answers? Let's test your knowledge.
I am the vanguard of the hunt.
You can still walk away. Calm your body and mind. You know nothing of the weight behind this. Witness the stars shatter before you. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
I'm asking the questions. Never stop thinking. Fail. Get out. SAS Percipi. Knowledge is the measure of all things. It reveals truth and falsehood.
A foregone conclusion.
0 points. Next. Fail. Get out.
Target specimen sighted. Preparing for collection.
Do you have answers? Let's test your knowledge.
Are we still ants to you, Fantilia? So much effort to crush us, and met with so little success. I wonder what the other Ravagers would think.
It's almost as if you can't wait to be acquainted with them. I'm afraid you won't have the chance.
Fine.
To travel far away. For a tough case like yours, we're gonna try them all!
Timely treatment.
Blossom. It is time to put an end to this.
I think something...
Out of ideas, Fantilia!
Radiant Spirit, heed my word. Show no mercy!
I won't go easy on you.
To victory!
Commencing research.
I'm asking the questions. Never stop thinking. Fail. Get out.
It is time to put an end to this.
SAS Percipi. Knowledge is the measure of all things. It reveals truth and falsehood.
Seems you need to experience some hardship. Calm your body and mind.
0 points. Next.
You know nothing of the weight behind it. Witness the stars shatter before you. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Fail. Get out.
Fantilia, your scheme ends here. For the Shinjo!
Let's test your knowledge. 0 points. Next.
On my command.
Leave the rest to me. I won't go easy on you.
Do you have answers? Never stop thinking. Fail. Get out.
Forgive my indulgence. Your struggle in the face of certain death is touching. For my next trick, I shall turn each of you into my Void Rangers. The power of the destruction will eat away at your flesh and transform you into pawns of the great Nanook. Let's start with this arrogant Xianzhou general. I wonder if the transformation of a Xianzhou general into a Void Ranger would cast the law proof back into chaos. Destruction works in fascinating ways. What are you?
Don't harm! Do it!
Not bad, General of the Hunt. But all I lost was a body stolen on a whim. And you, how much longer can you last? The destruction of the Xianzhou is nigh.
Be gone, pawn of destruction. Tell the Legion that the vengeance of the Hunt will fall upon them.
General, are you okay?
I'm still alive. And it would seem the two of us can still coordinate our efforts. Fantilia, a truly fearsome enemy. If she hadn't attempted to turn me into a pawn of destruction, I'm afraid victory would have been far from certain. Fantilia had established a link between me and herself. Her well-timed strike gravely injured her. Thus, her connection to the Arbor was severed.
So it was all part of the plan? When Dan Heng stabbed you, I was scared to death.
It takes more than that to destroy an emanator of destruction. Still...
Fantilia won't be stirring up trouble anytime soon. Don't worry about her infecting the Arbor again. It's just that sealing the Stellaron is going to take some time.
Leave that to the Master Diviner. I'm afraid I may be somewhat spent.
General, keep those eyes open. Now's not the time to fall asleep. Hey, wake up!
Ready to squander the remainder of your days?